Saudi Arabia replacing the US with China for weapons? Is America at the risk of losing an important ally in the Gulf to China? I ask these questions because a report caught our attention today. It suggested that Saudi Arabia is pivoting from Washington to Beijing in the hopes of increasing its imports of weapons from China. Now, this is big. It's very crucial. Saudi Arabia has always seen the US as its key security partner. So what's really behind this shift? Why does Riyadh suddenly feel the need to diversify its weapon suppliers list? Now, in the month of June, a high-profile visit by Saudi Arabia's defense minister, Prince Khalid bin Salman, to Beijing sparked speculation and raised several eyebrows. What exactly was on the agenda when Saudi and Chinese officials sat down? We don't know. Publicly, the two sides said they were open to cooperation and discussed coordination efforts to promote international peace and security. But it raised eyebrows. Is Saudi Arabia looking to China to ease pressure from the US on issues like human rights, as well as its stand on the Israel-Hamas war? We won't be surprised. After all, the country has had disagreements in the past over oil production cuts, over Iran, over regional security, and most recently over Israel's war in Gaza. And so Saudi Arabia, traditionally a top buyer of American arms, has been diversifying its military suppliers. In fact, in recent years, there has been a notable increase in Saudi purchases of Chinese military equipment, largely in response to the 3-year ban on US sales to the Gulf country from 2021 over its human rights record. Remember, in 2022, Saudi Arabia signed $4 billion worth of arms agreements with China, including deals for armed drones, ballistic missiles, and anti-drone laser-based systems. As per reports, it also had FC-31 fighter jets, China's competitor to the F-35s from the US. During a show at Riyadh, the Defense Expo earlier this year, China's Wing Loong 2 drones have reportedly been used by Saudi Arabia to fight in Yemen. So what does this mean really? Is Riyadh ready to end its historic ties with the US in a way? Not quite. Defense specialists saying that while China's influence in West Asia is growing, that partnership is still dwarfed by America's dominance in Saudi arms supply. Yet Beijing's economic and strategic overtures, including negotiating Saudi-Iran diplomatic ties, telling us that Saudi Arabia also has ambitions in the region. Meanwhile, Washington remains a crucial security partner for Riyadh, despite recent diplomatic setbacks. A stalled defense treaty and geopolitical tensions have complicated ties, especially in the light of Saudi Arabia's ambitions for regional stability and normalization with Israel. But the October 7 attack on Israel and the ongoing war in Gaza put that on hold. So what does this mean for the kingdom's geopolitical strategy? Can Beijing offer more than just arms sales? And how does this impact Washington's strategic calculations in West Asia? We will have to wait and see to understand what is in the palette for global dynamics. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.